Warning: competitive eating is a risky activity that can cause injury or death to an untrained individual. Do not try what you see in this video at home.
You're watching the Titanium Jaw. Hope you're having a fantastic Friday. Today I am at 7-Eleven and I'm here to pick up 7,000 calories worth of goodies from this store. And we're gonna see if I can eat it all in 11 minutes. This is the 7-Eleven Food Challenge. I am back with the stash. So here are the products that I'm going to be attempting to finish in 11 minutes. I picked up a thing of Chewy Chips Ahoy cookies. Here are the stats for that product. I also picked up some Reese's Minis, again, stats for that product. I'll post them on the screen for you guys. I've got some Kit Kat Minis. And I have some chocolate flavored snack pies. There were a bunch of different pies that I could choose from at 7-Eleven. I picked up the chocolates because they were the highest in calories. I also picked up a quart and a half of Reese's peanut butter ice cream. And the final item is the smallest one, a Reese's pretzel big cup. So now that you know how many calories were in each item, the total calories plus the protein, carbs, and fat and everything, those are going to be posted right here. And I tried to get as close to 7,000 calories as possible, which is why I just have this random Reese's pretzel big cup here. I was originally going to get 3 of these chocolate pies, but that put me at like 7,200 calories, and I wanted to get as close to 7,000 as possible because OCD. And I didn't realize that I picked up so many Reese's products when I was there. Was this part of my strategy, or do I love Reese's that much? Maybe both. And the beverage of choice that I selected for today's challenge is not water, but a can of Bang, because I am definitely gonna need the energy if I'm gonna speed eat all of this. I drink so many Bang energy drinks. They should just sponsor me at this point. They probably don't have the money to. The company filed for bankruptcy. Now, here are the rules for this challenge. Every item on this table must be purchased from 7-Eleven, which it is, and I have the receipt to prove it. Rule number 2, all items must add up to at least 7,000 calories, which they do. And rule number 3, all items must be consumed within the 11-minute time limit in order to complete the challenge. So I decided to go with items that I think will be the easiest to swallow, the easiest to get down as part of my strategy. I've done speed challenges with some 7-Eleven pies before in one of my shorts, so that gives me a general idea of how long it'll take me to get those down. A minute or so. I think if I can probably do like 2 minutes max for each item, that'll put me in a good position, because this I can do in 1 bite. These I can probably do in like 1 minute. The ice cream might take, either the ice cream or the cookies might take the most amount of time. And if I successfully complete this challenge, I'm going to reward myself with a nice relaxing video game that I might even live stream on Twitch. But if I fail this challenge, I have to show you what I looked like in 9th grade. You're gonna laugh. So, I've gone over the rules, I've showed you how many calories are in each item, so now we need to do some prep work before the challenge officially begins. This challenge might be easier than I think, but I don't want to jinx myself. I'm still gonna give it my all, give it the best I can. Alright, 11 minutes are on the clock. Everything has been opened, so they're ready to be consumed. The ice cream is nice and soft. And I think that's all that needs to be said. So let's get this challenge started, folks. This is the 7,000 calories in 11 minutes 7-Eleven challenge. 2, 1. Hang on, I'm not ready yet. This challenge begins in 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, and here we are again with another food challenge. Now, I personally think this is my most creative idea yet. I've actually had this idea since I switched cities and moved to Western New York, and now that I'm surrounded by a bunch of 7-Elevens, I figured, well, what if I take my convenience store food challenge idea and put a little twist on it? And so that's why I decided to morph it into a 7-Eleven challenge, and lo and behold, it is finally here. Now, I decided not to speed through this one, and instead I'm just going to give you my voiceover throughout this challenge since it goes by pretty quickly. And you'll be able to hear my commentary, which I wasn't able to do while I was recording this. So my strategy for this challenge was simple. Look for foods that are the highest in calories that are also the easiest for me to swallow. And so I went out and about and I picked up whatever I could find that I think met that criteria. I located some chewy Chips Ahoy, which I figured, it might be easier to get the chewy version down than the crunchy. And I also saw some Reese's, very high in calories, and I went with the minis because I figured they would be the easiest to swallow. Yeah, I wasn't sure if picking up 3 different Reese's products was part of my strategy or if they were just the highest in calories. Probably both. I didn't even realize it at the time until I checked out that I picked up 3 Reese's items. I was just looking for items that were the highest in calories, and I guess Reese's met that criteria. Overall, I think I made the right choice when it came to my food selections. There were definitely a bunch of other items I could have gone with. For example, I really wanted to pick up some donuts from 7-Eleven, but there was only like a couple in the case when I went there, and so I decided to just pick up any items I could find on the shelf. Looking back at it now, I probably should have picked up a savory item, like maybe a sandwich from the Warmer, just to have a diverse selection of foods. Because I had a lot of sweets on this table, and I probably should have picked something saltier to help balance it out. I think this was a really good way to test out my speed eating abilities, which is going to come very handy when I start doing some more contests again. I know in September we got the chicken wing eating contest in Buffalo that I'm going to go back to reclaim my title. And I also plan to go back to do that pumpkin pie eating contest again. So this was really good practice to help me prepare for those contests. By this point, I was about more than halfway through and I did not have much time left, but I had an idea. I took the Kit Kats and poured them into the ice cream to combine my last two items. And my idea was that this would help speed up the process and knock out two birds with one stone. By this point in the challenge, everything was going pretty well until I looked at the time and saw how much I had left. And so I really had to pick up the pace if I had any chance of beating this challenge. pushed until the very end, but unfortunately, with just a little bit of Kit Kat and ice cream left, time ran out.
Wow, that was intense. I had this much left. It was down to just a little bit of ice cream and the remainder of the Kit Kats. Ooh, I'm a mess. Well, I came very close. I almost had it down, but couldn't quite get all 7,000 calories down. Excuse me. So because I could not complete this challenge, I'm going to show you what I looked like in 9th grade. Ready? Boom. Yep, that's me. Freshman year of high school. God, what was I thinking? I will say this was a fun challenge, and I definitely would like to rematch it again in the future, maybe with different foods and with a different strategy. I'll have to go back to 7-Eleven to see what else they sell. Something that's easier to swallow, that's also very dense in calories. So that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy my content, make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the bell icon to be notified of all future uploads. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. The links are in the description below. And 7-Eleven, they have a rewards program. So if you shop there a lot, sign up for their rewards program. You can get some sweet deals on certain items if you collect enough points. My next food challenge drops next Friday, so I will see you then. Until then, take care, have an awesome day, and don't forget to eat like a beast.